Hey guys, Dan World of Mr. Grey, Dan Dalf the Grey. Just a quick one, possibly. I've been thinking a lot lately about the debunking community in general, and this is why I put the post up the other day. I said, question, if you're a full-blown believer, do debunking videos lower your hope in the afterlife and seeing loved ones? As always, as though I say I'm not debunking the paranormal, just video with dogs. Auto text. I meant to say special effects and misunderstanding. So I said that the other day, and, you know, fair play, you all came out and gave your opinions on it. And I wasn't having any second thoughts on what I do. It was just it's just something which always, I have this internal battle with myself. You know, by exposing one part of the paranormal, you're hurting another part, as in the people who have hope in ever seeing their loved ones and all, and you know, everything like that. And my reasoning to myself is, I'm not debunking the paranormal, just stupid videos on YouTube. I always say that. Right? You know, if there's something which could be paranormal, it's not just a video, I will always give my opinion what it could be. A more rational explanation, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I posted that, and obviously had comments after comments, you know, saying why you're still a believer in the debunking community. And this is one of the best communities. I'll be a very small community on YouTube. You know, there's been debunkers around for years, since Houdini's day, and, you know, James Randi, Captain Disillusion, he's been doing it for almost 12, 14 years, debunking, not just paranormal, but, you know, debunking in general. It's not an easy, it's not an easy thing to do. And I don't mean debunking, I mean being the small community where anyone outside of that community who doesn't know anything about this community, they don't like this community. Unfortunately, the debunking community gets a bad rap, and it does. Obviously, there's people inside the community who totally understand what we're doing, and there's nothing special about us. There's zero things special about any of us, as in debunkers I'm talking about now. You know, we're just pointing stuff which to me looks obvious, but we're pointing them out. Maybe it's not obvious to some, but, you know, it is what it is. But then I got a comment. Yes, last night, but I saw it this morning as I was going to work. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. It's basically what I'm saying is the debunking community cannot win. Debunkers cannot win against the tirade of the humongous channels which spout their bollocks. There's a lot of honest channels out there, obviously, we know who they are. But there's a lot of the top tier paranormal channels are utter bloody bollocks and full of shit. You know, you're always going to get the defenders, which is totally fine. I always say it. You are fully well within your rights to defend your favourite person on anything. But then I got this comment. Now, first of all, before I read this comment, I have nothing against this commenter. I totally understand where he is coming, he or she, I don't know, or they, wherever they're coming from. I totally understand, but I'm going to read it and I'll go into some stuff now. So it's from Let's Be Honest 7380. Like I said, I have no problem with this comment. Please do not hunt this person down, because I think it's totally fine. But it's an interesting take, and I'll get to why. And it commented on a debunking video I made almost 2 years ago. If you remember, the guy who gets thrown around the gym by a ghost. And I said something along the lines of, well, he's just using his own body weight and he's just very athletic. To me, this is not a debunk at all. If you want to fully debunk a video, then you have to recreate it. We'll get to that. What happens in the original video and make it look as close to the real thing as possible, because to me, the so-called string looks like a slight camera distortion that can easily be attributed to the camera's shutter speed, or it could be slight manifestation of the entity grabbing. See now you're going full blown. Grabbing her, but what really debunks your debunking is the fact that from the time she stands up and runs... Okay, this is actually a different video. I thought it was. It's a different one. We'll get to that now. Runs away. There's no camera interference that could mask the removal of a wire. She was clearly visible the entire duration and washed her hands the whole time to see if she removed anything after she got up. And she clearly did not remove anything. Her hands were clearly visible the entire time. So how was the wire removed? And please don't reiterate something about a super secret wire removal tool. But that's just my point. There is a super secret. It's not even super secret. There is a wire removal tool on Adobe After Effects. It's not a super secret, it's common knowledge. Don't just talk about it, be about it. Show us how this could be done. Show us this tool and how you can inconspicuously remove a wire on camera without anyone noticing and without any cuts or alterations until you're off screen, like in this video. Plus the way she was dragged with that much force and speed would actually need 2, perhaps 3 people to do. I weigh 215 pounds and I've been lifting weights for most of my life, and not even myself nor you could pull 100 pounds of dead weight with a thin wire with that much force and speed. No, you will never convince me that one person that's of an average male stature in Mexico could replicate... What's wrong with Mexicans? Could replicate the amount of force and speed pulling dead weight. Now, we're going to quickly show the video, because I honestly thought it was a different gym debunker did, but not. This is the second one. Hey guys, Dan from Wilderness Grey, Dan Dalf the Bloody Grey. It's Dan Dalf the Bloody Grey. What did I say? What did I say? Anyway, we don't want to listen to this idiot talking. So it's basically this clip, right? It's in her own... I'm going to mute myself, right? Now, it's clear as day to me, okay? It's clear as day. There's 2 of me, I can't believe it. I think I go into detail in this video where the wire cuts are. Yeah, there you go, alright? So this is me going into detail where the wire removal is. 100%, right? It's 100%. And the channel who uploaded that particular clip has been proven many times. I can't remember the name of it now, but if I looked him up, I can't remember. Oh, Mario Lara, is that his name? He's been proven time and time again to be full of shit, basically, right? And like I said, the wire removal tool, there are many videos on my channel. I'm not going to go through all of them where I show you exactly how to use that tool, and I've used that tool in my own videos when I'm making my own little shitty parodies. So first of all, that video is bollocks, right? And, you know, to this commenter, they want to see how I can prove it. They want to see me recreate it. Now, first of all, I'm in my 40s. I may look like, you know, sweet little 20-year-old cherub. I know I don't, but I'm just kidding. But I'm in my 40s. Which side of my 40s again, I'm not telling. But my point is, there's no way I'm not going to recreate that. I don't need to anyway, because it's plainly obvious to anyone who looks deeply into that. Don't even have to look deeply. Anyone who looks at that video, I pointed exactly where the string removal tool is being used, and that's that. But my main crux of this comment, thank you phone, right, my main crux of this comment, and like I said, I don't hate the comment, I totally understand where he's coming from, is the part where they say, if you want to fully debunk a video, then you have to recreate it. Now, the reason this slightly annoys me, right, because out of all the videos I've ever made, when I started debunking stuff back in late 2019, I've recreated many things, many ghostly happenings. When I've seen on the video and I said, look, that's bullshit, and I'll tell you exactly why. Look at me do it in 5 minutes. I've done that, and for the majority, it's like, oh, you know, well done or whatever. But you'll get the comment, and I know other debunkers get this comment because they tell me and they say it in their videos. Just because you can recreate it doesn't mean it's not real. So you got that one side saying just because you can recreate it doesn't mean it's not real, and then you got the other side like this. It's not the first comment I've had like this, by the way. You need to if you want to fully debunk a video, you need to recreate it. You cannot win. You cannot win when you come to debunking bullshittery and bollocksness. You just can't win, and it always makes me laugh. It's like you cannot win against certain people. Like for example, followers are really haunted. They're always gonna support him no matter what you show. It's the same with Twin Paranormal, Laney and Ben. All the obvious bullshittery, like, what's his name, Jasko, Haunting the Dead, oh my gosh, all of them, fully known to fake their stuff, yet you'll always get people in their comments, oh my god, I can't believe it, I feel so bad for your family, which is raking the bloody money in. You know? It's just, this kind of comment, you just cannot, in this little debunking community we have, you can't win. Like I said, you know, everyone who's inside the circle, like us, me and you now, right now, we all know what's going on, and, you know, we all support each other and what have you, but anyone outside of the circle, like the top 5 channels, paranormal channels, the big ones I'm talking about, you know, who's like, so they scoff at debunkers, and they know full well that we are telling the truth. They know full well, and I hope they sleep at night. I'm sure they do. But they know full well we are telling the truth. But to their followers, like these debunkers, man, They don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what his accent is, but they don't. These debunkers have no clue what they are talking about. And I am the first to say, if I see a debunk on another channel or something and I think is wrong, I'll tell the person who's doing the debunk. I always will. It won't be in the comments. It'll be behind the scenes. I've always made sure to do that. One, because if it's wrong, you should state it's wrong. And I've been wrong in the past, and I've made a video about it. Those videos are still up. I've never taken down those. They weren't apology videos. Never apologize. Are you kidding me? But they were just basically videos of saying, right, when I said this about that, it was actually wrong, but it's still bullshit. It's this. Those are the kind of videos you'll see from me where I'm wrong. This goes to the same where I've I've asked other people to be 100% on what you say. You should always be 100% on what you say in a debunking video of another channel, because you don't know if that channel just made a mistake, or if whatever, even if they are faking something. If you say there was a wire removal and then it turns out no, it actually wasn't, they were like being pulled on something else and it was something completely different, you'll get those fans pile on you saying, haha, see, you can't even get this wrong, what kind of debunker are you? And it's happened. It has happened in the past. We've all seen it. But my point is, this is a hard community. Not a hard community, this is a great community, but making these kind of videos is hard sometimes. You have that little dilemma. Am I doing this for the right reasons? Am I right on this debunk? Am I wrong or whatever? And also, am I hurting one group of people to expose another group of people? And I do have that dilemma now and again. But it's just comments like this. Like I said, this doesn't annoy me, and the person is fully well within their rights to what they say. It's understandable comment to make. No problem with the person making the comment at all. But you cannot win. You'll get different sides of the outsiders, so to speak. Not like it's an exclusive club. This isn't an exclusive club. We welcome everyone. But you get different sides all saying different things what you should be doing, yet not seeing the bigger picture of what we are doing. It's just something which was, when I was in work today, because I tried to think of everything other than work, because I can't stand my job. But it's just something which I was thinking about all day today after I saw that comment, because it's not the first time I've seen that comment. But it's like you'll get one side saying, if you want to make this a debunk, you have to recreate it. And then you get another side saying, just because you can recreate it doesn't mean it's a debunk. You cannot win. And that's all I want to say. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave something new to my channel. I do this quite often. And that's it. I'm going. Hopefully, I'll probably be live sometime this week. Anyway, thanks for watching. And bye for now.